And what we know about his father is that he was a Muslim, that he had many wives, that he was an alcoholic, that he, lost his legs, killed a man in a car accident, etc., etc. But you're not contending that he took any of those things.
No, no. What he did was, there's a great scene in which Obama goes to his father's grave. And he throws himself on the ground, he rubs his hand into the earth. He says, through the earth, I tried to, in a sense, get my father's spirit. But of course, he didn't have his father. He couldn't get his father's body. But he says, I'll take the next best thing. I'll take my father's dreams. I'll take his vision. I'll take his ideology. And the ideology is this: anti-colonialism, African socialism.
All right. Explain what, because this is where, America, you have to understand, this is where the White House has gone crazy. They're saying anti-colonialism is racist. And I want you to stick around for the next, what do we have left? The next 13 minutes here. Because Dinesh is going to explain anti-colonialism real quick. And then we're going to come back for the break, and I'm going to show you a different example. We have 1 minute. Can you say this real quickly here?
Absolutely. It's very simple. Anti-colonialism is the idea that the world is divided into two. There are the colonizers, and that's the white West.
Okay. The Europeans.
The Europeans. And then this is everybody else, the third world, the wretched of the earth, as one anti-colonial writer put it. So the idea is that these are the exploiters. They invade, occupy, and loot the wealth and the land of the poor.
So when we say that there is a global redistribution of wealth, yes, from the colonizers to the colonized.
Right.
So if you have this opinion, what is happening in America is very moral, is a very good thing. You don't mean it. I mean, this is exactly what the Weather Underground talked about with Bill Ayers.
Yes. And the point here is that in Obama's father's day, it used to be Europe. They were the leading power. But today, it's America. So America is viewed as the new colonial power.
And this is what you get from, you're hearing this kind of stuff even from Al-Qaeda.
Absolutely.
Right.
So here's America. We are the rogue elephant in the anti-colonial view, stampeding around the world, invading other countries, occupying them.
And taking their wealth. Now, I want to explain this. I want to show you this in a non-racist, in their own words. In their own words. It'll all come together for you next. That is a live event tonight at 7 o'clock at glennbeck.com. You don't want to miss it. Okay, we're talking about the book. You must get this book, The Roots of Obama's Rage, Dinesh D'Souza. It is out as of yesterday. We're going to run out of time, so I've invited Dinesh back tomorrow because we've only covered the facts tonight and not how this all ties together, and it is critical that you understand it, and he lays it all out in his book. Anti-colonialism is where we stopped, and this is where the White House believes that this is becoming theory on your part, and it's not. We've shown the influences. We've shown the influences of parents. We've shown his own words. Anti-colonialism again is.
So the military part of it is the evil white West, formerly Europe, now America, invading, occupying, and conquering other countries. And then there's neo-colonialism, neo meaning new, and this is the economic wing. Within the colonizers, you have powerful banks, insurance companies,
the structure,
drug companies, a rich elite. And these are the plutocratic ruling class that exploits the poor people here and the poor people here. So there's a political side and an economic side, and this is the full picture of anti-colonialism.
Okay. Now, the White House will try to make you believe that this is somehow or another race-based. Dinesh knows it because he grew up in India, and his father was anti-colonialist, and his grandfather was anti-colonialist. It doesn't have to be race-based. It just is oppressor and victim. I want to show you where you have seen, where your children have seen this theory before of anti-colonialism. It's done not by the president, but by one of his strong allies, the Tides Foundation. Here it is in the story of stuff being explained to your children. Classrooms all across America.
If everybody consumed at U.S. rates, we would need 3 to 5 planets. And you know what? We've only got 1. So my country's response to this limitation is simply to go take somebody else's. This is the third world. which some would say is another word for our stuff that somehow got on somebody else's land. So what does that look like? The same thing, trashing the place.
You see? That's anti-colonialism. That is, we believe that's our stuff, so we go and we just take it and trash everything. It's unsustainable. Tomorrow, Dinesh will be back to finish this, because now we go into the energy and money, nuclear weapons, Afghanistan, Lockerbie, and the bust of Churchill. How does that make any sense? It will. Don't miss tomorrow's episode.
Tonight, we gave you the facts. Tomorrow, we expose what this means for the future of America. What will your life look like under Obama's vision? Will you recognize your own country? Find out tomorrow at 5 p.m.